like that fifth recording, and I'm trying to get this message out. It doesn't want to get out, so somebody don't want to hear it. But I'm gonna keep it going. So you got a clear cut hierophant energy. Um, Somebody emotionally mature, higher vibrational. They understand connections. They understand unions. They understand everything, the processes of that. They understand what it takes to be in there. They understand legalities. Somebody could be a lawyer, somebody could be a judge, somebody, whatever the case may be, they could be a divorce attorney or a marital, somebody who is in the church, they do marriages. You got this energy of like, this person knows what's just and fair. They understand peace. They understand the truth of the Most High. They understand the Word, whether it be religious allegory or scientific, whatever. They understand intuitive nature, emotional intelligence. This person could be have a study in psychology, a background in psychology, or be a therapist. And they understand that somebody needs to close out some cycles. The cycles and heal with the Star card. They need to close out some cycles and heal. You got this Knight of Pentacles energy here with the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. So you have like maybe this therapeutic energy coming in and talking to two masculines. And it's illuminating, or that they're not expressing love from the way that they think they're expressing love when they move towards somebody out of opportunity, or run over somebody else's emotions, scream, shout, and misbehave, or breadcrumb, hold back finances, financially abuse a situation. That this is why they're in a new beginning with the Fool card, Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be in that new beginning because they stole. Somebody could be in that new beginning because they lied. Somebody could have to start over in life because of what they were doing and what they were putting down. That was very immature, childish nature here, and with childish wishful thinking and desires here. And there's a spark of hope. There's a spark of the holiness and the spirit of the holiness that's coming in here. There could also be a reflection. Somebody could be seeing what they need to heal when they constantly have to engage with this platform, or engage with the outside world, and the reality of the outside world, or apart from the persons that they hurt, lied, manipulated, or was codependent and, love bombed, or whatever the case, overdid something. You got here air, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine or masculine here. That could be running away from a twin flame dynamic as well, because they breadcrumbed, they lied in the past, and they found out that their partner knew what they were talking about, knew what they were about, knew self, and they could have left this person for somebody who was more promiscuous, somebody got multiple baby mothers, baby fathers, spin the block, community PP, big D energy, but community P, big per energy, but for everybody. Very promiscuous energy, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces is what's coming to mind. Somebody could definitely be a Virgo moon, or somebody could have been secretly meditating or examining the situation, observing the situation from a quiet perspective here while they were with the person. Somebody went and decided to get some real help and seek professional help, or somebody started to listen in secret. Whatever the case may be, at first it might have fired somebody up, got them angry, got them mad. They threw themselves into more hedonistic affairs, more sexual-based affairs, more fights, more arguments, whatever the case may be here. But this person now, they can't maintain that type of lower vibrational uncontrolled energy no more. So somebody's got the clarity that in order to really heal, they need to let go, they need to move forward here. Because they could have been dealing with somebody who was very serious natured, or they could have been very serious nature, very logical, and they got with somebody that dropped them down into an emotional immaturity, played games that could have involved a child, even taught some bad habits to a child, where a child runs their mouth and runs off at somebody has a child that they need to control here. Maybe a son or a daughter that thinks they're entitled to have a say or an opinion when it comes to certain matters that only a grown-up should be involved in. Somebody became very reactory towards being abused, and somebody became very much like stubborn, entitled, slow-moving, not progressing, and dove into their work and dove into other things, the boys, the ball, the court, whatever the case may be. It caused a lot of clashes, arguments, whatever, and it led to this energy of like wanting forgiveness because somebody later on found out they sacrificed a good thing. And the ancestors was trying to warn them repeatedly about these behaviors and about knowing when to invest in your mental health, your mental stability, and when to sit down and balance things out with your partner and talk. But somebody chose to be more manipulative. You have also this energy coming in here of like people that are forcing people to play roles that they're not meant to play roles in their life. Some of these are like, there's like a homosexual male that was aggressive, and he just figured out he's lashing out and abusing women because he's sexually repressed and he's homosexual. You got this energy also of like two males that could be vying or fighting over a woman's affection, but they're both not matched for her. It's like seeing a good thing and willing to prepare yourself to have that good thing, but that certain good thing is not for you. Mismatch, right? So you got that. Some people are meant to be friends. Some people are meant to be peer support. Some people are just, that's meant to be brotherly, sisterly love, and it goes no further. You got here letting go of jealous, controlling, possessive, manipulative behaviors, because it's all unfolded, it's all been seen, and it's all out there. Taurus energy with the universe or the world card here. Like, there's no confusion as to what experience that has been gained. But somebody wants to resist going backwards. Somebody's trying to resist going back into things that are more pleasure-based or fantasy-based. Somebody could be a young adult, Capricorn energy, or somebody could be a Gemini energy or a Pisces energy. Whatever the case may be, this person knows that everything that glitters is not gold, and every situation is not called for an opportunity to be in love or to have a relationship with somebody. Some things are meant to be virtues, like life lessons. Some things require patience to accumulate. You have this toxic air sign coming in here. Masculine toxic air sign, third house placement in fire. Somebody could definitely be a Aries, Leo. I didn't mean to say that. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here. That's in toxic energy here. Because they have a decision to make when it comes to matters of hearts. and they're going through like Aries Scorpionic Tower like energy, and over what they've obtained in knowledge, wisdom, or in even intangible reality, which was self-control and preservation, stability, power. Somebody might want to give a gift to somebody. They want to give more to situations that are mature. They could want to give to this younger high priestess earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be something here about a divine feminine energy that is an earth sign here, that somebody feels is their soulmate and they should have been in a union with, and things would have been more structured and disciplined here. It's hitting somebody like a ton of bricks, that they misplace a lover for an enemy, is what I'm hearing. Four swords in it. They misplace a lover for an enemy. They misplace a friend for a lover. And they put all their own downfall, and they put their enemies, the people that was actually not helping them, but actually giving them wrongful, hurtful advice and non-truths, right? They gave them the power in their life, and all it did was bring problems. But the problems that it brought were all lessons to help one spiritually evolve. There could be a Leo involved as well. Nine of Wands energy, that what they've accomplished hurts. What they know about life now, it hurts. It's painstaking, but they know something's over. And they know that this era in time of their lives of being non-committal and all around messing with everything under the sun, it's over. And it's something about this Queen of Cups that came in, this divine feminine that came in, that taught these group of masculines, or vice versa, that, yeah, the way you're going is not the way you should be going here. It's a scarcity mindset that you need to mature from. 5 of this and the 8 of this. Somebody needs to work more on their own foundation and on their own life, their health, their job, their charisma, their everything about them. Somebody needs to work on that. They need to focus, and they need to stop bouncing from pillar to post, playing love games, and know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Somebody needs to know where and when to invest. And you might find somebody that's like good in life, but that doesn't mean they're your mate. They're not your romantic lover. You might find somebody that'll help you, but you shouldn't be like, after they help you or they come in and give you solid advice, give you a little bit of money, that shouldn't be the meager aspect. That's not love. You know, like, love is love. And somebody's starting to understand that they spilled out a lot of love opportunities, mistaking them for thrills and good times instead of serious things that they should have been committing to. You have here 5 of Swords energy. Somebody is blocked, or somebody feels like a loser. They feel defeated because they're just now in their big grown age. Somebody could be in their mid to late 30s, 40s. They're starting to, like, realize in their big age, like, my mentality or my understanding was jaded. There could be a Gemini that's feeling that way in their emotions, in their feelings. Like, I should have offered love. I should have been open to love. But I was closed off because I was seeking an energetic exchange. I was seeking a monetary, a superficial, shallow, and materialistic glow up. And I imprisoned and projected these nasty thoughts, words, actions, Eight of Swords, Three of this, onto an innocent person or onto a person that I just wasn't resonating with on an emotional level, but on a spiritual level I was resonating with. But maybe y'all just weren't equally yoked, right? And that's it in a nutshell. Like, it was not supposed to work for more than what it worked for, which was the experiencing of another human being. Which you have to be patient to know the role a person plays in your life. Instead of trying to rush into things, the Prince of Wands and the Three of Swords, rush into something hedonistically and passionately and sexually, and sometimes we, infatuation-wise, obsessively, rushing into something, thinking it's going to be a twin flame dynamic, a soul dynamic, a life partner, a girl, like, and just to be sorely disappointed in the end, because that's not what it was meant to be. It was meant to be a safe space. Ten of Wands in the reverse. It was meant to be a space that you can come and you can talk and you can express and you can be free in that space with that person. And, interact with a deep level of connection that surpasses the normalcy of a beautiful friendship, one of those situations. There's also a situation here where somebody doesn't know the truth about, they don't understand the journey of the twin flame, is what I'm getting here. It sounds like a load of poppycock, or somebody just doesn't know that they were on a twin flame journey with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody has yet to discover that truth, that they had their twin flame with them. Yeah. But somebody could have been on a journey here thinking they were on a twin flame journey, and they trying to emotionally manipulate here. This is there's this energy of somebody is unclear about a stable, mature person versus what an immature, unstable person looks like, or is. It's based more off the physical nature, but stability and maturity starts with emotional intelligence. There is a Scorpio here, mother figure, that needs guidance, they need support, they need help. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy on the Scorpio. Somebody needs that. They need some type of understanding. They're trying to understand. They're trying to learn it, because it all looks the same, is what I'm hearing. Everybody looks like a narcissist in some way, shape, or form. Everybody looks like they're out for themselves in some way, shape, or form. Somebody has a very negative viewpoint when it comes to matters of the communal love spirit and transcendental love, and how it's energetically responsible for everything in creation. Transcendent. They're in denial about this. There could be a Leo that's lying or in denial and refuses to acknowledge the spiritual world and the desires of the spirit, which is not that we all be in a, it's everybody wants to be in this romantic love and relationships and sexuality, but this is not what the earth was made for. It was made for us to literally kumbaya with one another and really connect personal on that in-depth, so that when we do consummate or marry, we are consummating and truly marrying an aspect that resonates with the greatest good of ourselves and is right and is for us. Notice I said right and is for us, because somebody could be good. They could be good man, woman. It don't make them your man or woman. You know? And if you're trying to make somebody play a role and position in your life that they're not fitted for, that becomes energetic manipulation, energetic vampirism, parasitic, all those negative things. But, Eight of Wands in the reverse with the Sun card. I'm going to read it deck backward now. Yeah, something that refuses to change even though it knows the truth. Leo energy. They're lying, they're in denial, they feel like they've won this big life with this narcissistic father figure, mother figure. They've gotten what they wanted, and they're happy. Somebody's just happy to be connected to somebody at this point. You have your Scorpionic energy with the Princess Cup. Somebody is tired of being, abused or used or manipulated here. Something has to change. Something is transforming here. Somebody is greedy, and they bank their stability and security off of what another got. And it's causing a lot of oppression and a lot of confusion. Because, oh yeah, you got the money, I got the mind, but we ain't got the love. We don't supposed to be together. Oh, you got the belief and the power. I have the money. That don't make you where you're supposed to be together. Oh, you got a good heart, right? And a big pee or cuckoo that can whamify me, but y'all disagree like water and oil. Y'all argumentative, talk shit and don't like the same things. So somebody's dialing themselves down, right, to be with somebody. Somebody's suppressing who they truly are in order to have what they want. And what they want is not matched to them. Somebody could be doing this because they fear a true twin flame union. Somebody could be doing this because they feel out of control of themselves. Like they feel like everything is out of their control. Might as well get it while you live. Somebody's going to the emerging or going to an emergency room, or there's just a lot of fire, a lot of sexual energy, but they're not getting nowhere. Nothing's working out. It's like somebody sleeps around first and then tries to pair somebody with them later. I know that energy for real. Where you go and you try to, where you in that on the sexual passions, and then the sexual chemistry and vibe is there. But after all that infatuation and stuff dies down, where are you? You're in the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You're in the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Cups in the reverse. You're starting to project things into a connection that isn't real. Well, like, you're starting to tell yourself you're in love, but you're really coming up codependent. Gemini energy, and you're starting to tell yourself these lower vibrational thoughts, like I'm am I true? Like, if you don't believe that you're deserving and worthy of somebody who really connects with you, you'll get into a connection and you'll self-sabotage every single time. Because if you truly don't believe you're worthy for that connection on that person, but you're going for them because they're perfect or they're upright or whatever the case may be, but you're not equally yoked to them, there is going to be an energy of manipulation. It's all going to play out, and it's going to come up like scarcity, lack mentality, and you're going to have to tighten up. You're going to have to tighten up and get your shit together and mature from it. It's something that you might find out years later. Be married to somebody years later and just realize something. No, this was water and oil from the get-go. We were never supposed to mix. Somebody could be intermingling or trying to escape a group or not be a part of a mixer.